Hello, magical butterflies. This is Xtina from Butterfly Intuition Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you are returning, please make sure that you're subscribed and you have the bell notification set so you can be notified when I post a new video. If you are interested in booking a guidance reading or a guidance session with me, they can be booked in my Etsy shop. The link to my Etsy shop is listed below along with my list of services. If you are interested in purchasing one of the decks I created or the Twin Flame music deck I co-created with my soul sister, you can purchase them in my Etsy shop if you are in the United States. If you are international, there is a special ordering link for you below. All of my links on how to connect with me outside of YouTube are listed below. If you like my channel, you want to support my channel and my work, my butterfly gratitude donation links are listed below. This reading is going to be a collective reading for twin flames. So this will be for those who resonate with a twin flame connection. This is going to be for both divine masculine and divine feminine. When I channel the divine masculine, I refer to the masculine as he. And when I channel the divine feminine, I refer to the feminine as she. But they can be a man or a woman. So please take it as it applies in your connection. This is going to be general, so this is not going to resonate with everyone. So please make sure to take the message or messages that speak directly to your soul, and what doesn't speak directly to your soul, release it and let it fly. This video is called Ending Karmic Cycles. There's a massive shift in the Twin Flame Collective. I've been picking up on this energy for a while, and I'm really feeling as we come to the end of Mercury in retrograde, there is some big shift happening. Karmic cycles are coming to a close in this collective. So if you resonate with the Twin Flame Collective and you have been closing out a karmic cycle, this reading is intended to bring you the clarity and the guidance that Spirit wants to bring forth in this reading. So first we're going to get into what energy is this karmic cycle closing bringing to the collective. The deck I'm going to be using for this is the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. So what energy is this karmic cycle bringing? We have the Four of Wands, Unity. So what I'm really getting with this card is that there's some type of unity, there's some type of coming together. So this karmic cycle is bringing peace. It's bringing closure. It's bringing an ending. So if you have been wanting things to shift in your twin flame connection or just on your own personal journey, things are closing so you can have this unity. And it's really bringing union with self, because finding union with self is what this journey is mostly about. It's not just coming together with your twin flame. You must achieve the unity, the coming together of self. So this union with self is bringing forth a transformation, a transition. So see how this card is 13 and it equals to 4, the Four of Wands. So 4s show me opportunity is coming. So there's some type of transformation. The skeletons on that card show me, I just feel the Death card in tarot. So there's a transformation, a transition happening that is bringing union with self. And what that's also bringing is this Ten of Pentacles energy within the collective. It's bringing a legacy. It's bringing a new beginning. And it's getting ready for a new cycle to be geared up. And this new cycle is going to be the Six of Cups, memories, reminiscing. So what I feel, because there is a butterfly on this card, or butterflies, there's a transformation and there's a shift happening where reminiscing, nostalgia, and really just going back in time and thinking about the past. Maybe if you have a twin flame who used to run from the connection or has ran from the connection, they no longer can run from their feelings, is what I'm getting. So the Six of Cups is showing me that both Divine Masculine and both Divine Feminine are being guided to get into alignment with their feelings. And that is confirmed by the Lovers. So with Ultimatum, I just feel that both Divine Masculine and both Divine Feminine are giving themselves, meaning their own individual selves, not each other, an ultimatum, saying we can sit in this energy, we can continue going down the same road, repeating the same cycle, or we can close it and have a new beginning. And I feel for a lot of twin flames, both counterparts are going to choose having a new beginning. Because with the Hierophant, there's change coming. That's what fives represent. So with morals, it's really about taking the high road, getting connected to the intuition, and not being afraid to move forward. Because the star shows me that there is hope. There is hope that the two of you can come together, because the star card represents wish fulfillment. So Divine Feminine is being guided to get into the Empress energy so she can create her life. Divine Feminine may be closing a cycle in another area of life when it comes to career and life purpose, or maybe she's just bored with her life in general. So if you're resonating with that, any change that you have been wanting to make, you may have really had a reflection. So maybe just writing down what you want to achieve. Since we're in the month of June and this is the 6th month of the year, and this is half the year is done, you can do a 6-month review and then just see where you're at. And then just look into 6 months what your goals would be. And Divine Masculine is getting into the Page of Pentacles energy where he is starting to become reliable. Now the Page is a very small, very young, very immature energy. So it sounds like the masculine is becoming reliable because he's starting to listen to his intuition. And that is helping this connection move forward and get some progress being made. There is deep regret on the masculine side of how things happened, because he knows he was wearing a mask in the past and he now knows that his feminine is the one and he wants to be authentic. So the masculine is at a crossroads right now. He is wanting to make a decision, but he is imprisoned by his fear. So this karmic cycle is helping the masculine surrender his fears and to get into the energy to find the stamina to close this cycle. The Divine Feminine is staying in the Four of Swords energy to just be in this energy of just maintaining her composure and not letting her ego get the best of her, because she has mastered this. And she is now getting into her masculine energy because she is wanting to create something in career. And overall, both counterparts, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, will have victory closing these cycles because they both are doing the work. And they are going to put an end to a tough cycle, release the burdens, so they can call in this Three of Cups energy, having a celebration of closing a karmic cycle and possibly having a celebration of coming together in the future. Any third-party energy. Now, third-party energy could be a romantic partner. It also could be a family member, a friend, a coworker, even just thoughts and beliefs. These are being released because with this cycle closing, there's a reward coming. A fascination of listening to the heart chakra and releasing any delusions of the past. So abundance is going to come. There's a lot of healing happening right now in the Twin Flame Collective. So this karmic cycle is bringing about this Three of Cups energy. So next we're going to get into what is coming to an end. So with this karmic cycle coming to an end in the Twin Flame Collective, what is coming to an end? Like what karmic behavior, karmic relationships, karmic thoughts, patterns, beliefs, what is coming to an end? And the deck I'm going to be using is What's the Tea by Fire Witch Tarot. Chasing. So if the feminine has chased the masculine in the past, Whether she has done it physically or energetically, this is coming to an end. Divine Feminine is tired of extending her rose to someone who is not going to take her offer. So I'm picking up on a Divine Feminine who has decided to choose herself and give herself this rose. And what that is doing is shifting this romantic love affair, this romantic love connection, and it's making him stop and think, wait, she's not chasing me anymore. Where did she go? Next is child services. So what I'm really getting with this card is inner child wounds. If you have been healing an inner child wound, or your twin flame has, what I'm feeling is that one or both of you is about to end a cycle because this has been healed. Because you both have been shown proof, in a sense. Maybe you had to go down memory lane, look through photo albums, or maybe just in your third eye, in your dreams, or just through signs and synchronicities, Spirit showed you the proof that you needed to be able to close this cycle. The next thing that's being removed is confused. Any confusion when it comes to this connection, confusion of constantly looking back, focusing on the past, overlooking the present, and being too focused on the future. Maybe even fishing for comments, and this is not for everybody. This is more for people who look online at their person's page and look through the comment section to see who's commenting on their posts or their pictures, as well as what interaction that they're having with that person. That energy of confusion and wanting to know what your person is doing online, that is being removed. And same shit, different day. Both Divine Masculine and both Divine Feminine are being shifted out of the energy to just relive the same day over and over again, and big changes are being made. So anyone who is a player energy, this could be either masculine or feminine or both, wanting a more stable and committed relationship, and any false idols are being removed. More masculine and feminine are learning to look at themselves for the love, the respect, the admiration, and just what they're looking for. They're starting to see they don't need to look outside of themselves to get this energy, these reactions, that they can give it to themselves. And the next thing that's being removed is forcers. So trying to force something before it happens, or trying to force something, being attached to an outcome, an expectation, and a timeline. This is being removed because whether it's masculine or feminine or both, being in this energy triggers. So this energy is being removed because you're starting to see that trying to focus on what is happening or isn't happening is a waste of time. Giving money. So this is not going to be for everyone, because the message is really being alone. For some people, if you have friends or family members who always come to you for money, or your person does, what I'm getting from this card is that this energy is being shifted out, because the person who is constantly always putting others before them and giving money and supporting people now wants to give to themselves because they want their person back. And they're understanding that with last chances, that there was a missed opportunity, and there's deep reflection happening. We picked up on that earlier in the reading, so there really is a deep reflection on what was lost. So both Divine Masculine and Feminine are really just looking to create their life, and they're starting to trust in divine timing. They're waiting, but not waiting. They know that it's gonna happen when it happens, and they're just focused on staying present in the present moment and not worrying so much about the future. So next we're going to get into how is everything shifting and aligning in the Twin Flame Collective. So how is everything shifting and aligning within the collective? I'm going to be using the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. Okay, this card is calling to me. Phantom Lover Fantasy. So there's a sense of wanting to come back together. There is a sense, I'm hearing Dream Lover, And actually, there's a song coming through called Dream Lover, which I will link below. It's an old song. So, Dream Lover and I Don't Want to Dream Alone is the lyric that's playing. But I will link it below, so give it a listen, as this song has a special message for someone watching this reading. And with this phantom lover, this dream lover, what is shifting and aligning is any interference. Could be third-party interference, a karmic person. Now, karmic person is not just a love partner, it's a family, friend, co-worker. It could even be the masculine or the feminine if they let their ego interfere. But this is helping shift into dreaming about the one they want to be. And the summer season, which is happening where I'm at in the Northern Hemisphere, is going to be very big for the Twin Flame Collective. I feel a lot of shifts are going to happen, possibly coming together for some. It won't be for all. It'll be for those who are ready and have been doing the work and calling each other back in. But of course, it also depends on if you and your person make that free will decision. But the summer season is going to be bringing in a lot of second chances, new beginnings, and really helping this karmic cycle close. And it's going to help everything align. So there is a favorable outcome for all parties involved. Rose-colored glasses. I'm really just feeling the masculine is really going to start to see that he only has eyes for his feminine. And he may want to be in the single energy for a while, especially if he's ending a karmic relationship. Because he's learned that he has to set standards and boundaries with people in his life. As much as he wants to have this rendezvous, this coming together with his divine feminine, he is going to be guided to take some time to himself so he can really get in his head about this deep conversation that he wants to have with her. So it is possible that the summer season is going to help the divine masculine really just clear his karmic cycle, because sometimes when you close a karmic cycle, you have to take a pause before you start moving forward. So the winter season, I'm feeling the months between December and March could be significant for some of you watching this, but of course don't get attached to timelines. But this is going to help the two of you get into the energy of wanting to date each other and get reacquainted. So I feel if you're completely separated from your twin flame and the two of you have not seen or spoken to each other in some time, when you two reconnect, it's going to be like a reintroduction. And it's not going to be temporary lover in the night. It's actually going to grow and harvest into something more stable. The feminine is going to be able to speak her truth to her masculine. So whether this is going to happen in your connection, the pendulum is swinging. It hasn't landed on yes or no. It will depend on what you and your divine masculine or you and your divine feminine do overall. But there is a chance that masculine and feminine can find their way back to each other. It is just a matter of what they both decide and the actions that they take. So next we're going to get into guidance on how to maneuver through this karmic cycle ending. So what I'm going to do is I have 4 guidance deck. I'm going to use 2 for divine feminine and 2 for divine masculine. So we'll start with divine feminine. I'm going to be using a deck I created, Butterfly Messages from Spirit, and the Journey Oracle by Laura Ansel. So the Divine Feminine's first message is Archangel Michael protected. So Archangel Michael is coming through to let Divine Feminine know that this connection is protected. She is protected, and so is her Divine Masculine. And it is helping her see the light. The sun is rising and the dark is behind you. So what I'm really getting from this card is that Divine Feminine is starting to see that the sun is going to shine again. So she may be a little bit ahead of her Divine Masculine if she awakened first, which is not out of the ordinary when it comes to twin flames. Sometimes the feminine may be a little bit more ahead or a little bit more advanced from the masculine. But what this is doing it's teaching her that other people's actions and words can only affect her if she allows it. So, Divine Feminine, you are starting to see that your actions and words affect you and no one else's does. And that's helping you get into this grounding energy. You're learning to take everything that you have learned so far and you can ground it. So maybe really getting connected to nature, especially if you're an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or your masculine is, or your feminine is. Take it as it applies, but grounding is being shown to me. And grounding is just bringing in this quiet energy to go within. Your divine team has a message for you. And the message that they have for you is that spiritual healing is taking place, or it needs to take place. So your sacral chakra may need to be balanced or opened. So you may be guided to do that. So you can find meditations for that on YouTube and Spotify using any type of orange crystal or any crystal that calls to you. And you may just be guided to just eat more orange foods, because for some reason they're showing me an orange, so that will apply to someone watching this video. But this is going to help you become a warrior. You are one with the divine. You are the universe. And what this is doing is showing Divine Feminine that it's simply easier and more productive to stay focused on the present and not be focused on the past. And don't worry so much about the future. So let's get into guidance messages for Divine Masculine on how he can maneuver through this karmic cycle changing. I'm going to be using 2 decks that I created, Zodiac Angel Messages and Awakening Messages. So his first message is 69. So this could be a masculine who is a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or has a feminine who is a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rises. But Divine Masculine's creative juices are flowing, so he's wanting to get creative, and he's learning to trust. And what he is learning to trust is, with this Taurus energy of 445, walking away from what no longer serves your highest and greatest good. So he is walking away from people and situations that don't resonate with him, as well as his own thoughts. Because he is learning to master manifestation through the law of attraction. So he could be reading up on the law of attraction and being shown the secret, and as well as the teachings of Abraham by Esther and Jerry Hicks. He is learning to master this energy, and what that is bringing is this 222 energy. Love partnership deepens, Taurus. So we have Taurus coming through again. So this masculine could be Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And this love partnership is going to deepen in divine timing, because he knows it's a matter of time before he can come back to her. And with the Pisces, 825, I'm really just feeling balancing his emotions and staying ahead of time. So he's just learning to stay ahead of time instead of going backwards. And he is either getting into union with himself, or he is being shown that's what he needs to do, because his Divine Feminine is in union with herself. So I'm going to close out this reading with a twin flame angel number message for both Divine Masculine and both Divine Feminine. So this is going to serve as just a little possible future energy for both counterparts. So remember, possible future energy is not set in stone. It is what can happen, what may happen if you both do the work, follow your guidance, and make the free will decision to come together. So we'll start with the Divine Feminine. So I'm using the Twin Flame Angel Numbers deck by Mystic Moon. The Divine Feminine has 0330. So threes are about the trifecta of mind, body, spirit. This is a green light from your angels. The answer is yes. So whatever you have asked recently about this twin flame connection, the answer is yes. Don't doubt. Trust and know the answer is yes. And for Divine Masculine, 229. So we have a 4 with the 2 2s, and then 2 plus 9 is an 11. New beginning, opportunity. Patience is required as one twin is still struggling to gain clarity with current challenges. So both you or your feminine are going through a really tough karmic cycle. And sometimes it's really hard to gain clarity on current challenges when you are just in the middle of it, especially if one of you is an empath or a psychic, have some intuitive abilities. So Spirit is just telling the masculine patience is required. So he could be struggling, or his feminine could be struggling. And they want me to pull a clarifier to this. And here's the clarifier. 11:11. Awakenings and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. So Divine Masculine is going through an awakening and an activation. It might be really tough for him right now. But Masculine, you have the strength and the power to overcome it. Your Divine Feminine did, even when she thought she couldn't do it. So transformation is happening, an ending of a karmic cycle. Mercury in retrograde is helping both twins close this cycle so they can move forward and start fresh and start new. I do hope this reading has brought you clarity and guidance on this ending of a karmic cycle within the Twin Flame Collective. If you liked this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If it resonated, drop a comment below. If it didn't resonate, no worries. Hopefully I will tap into your energy on my next Twin Flame Collective reading. Or if you feel guided to, you can book a guidance reading or a session with me. I would be happy to look into your situation. Wishing you a beautiful and magical weekend. Love and light.